Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Icarus and today we are actually at the house Briar and I are looking at getting. I'm currently not on the camera because I am holding it, but I wanted to give a quick walkthrough and talk about this house. So starting with, it was made in 1925 and this used to be the front porch. Someone has been very bad and chose to seal it up, as well as paint the original brick, which is a sin all of its own. But then we get to the front door, and someone kicked it in, as you can see here. So that's fun. But we still have I doubt this is the original window, but we have a window that used to be what would look out on the porch. Hello, behold, this grimy mirror that was going to have to come down with the original fireplace, which has been converted so that the heat, instead of being from fire, is now from a furnace downstairs. And that's what that's for. There used to be probably a wood burner downstairs that would vent everything up. This is the living dining room area, and you can see stairs going up. Not nearly as fancy as some of the houses we've looked at, but still very nice. This is another tragedy. So they put this window in, but it wasn't the right size. So they then used a piece of wood, and the outside is just raw. So we have to seal and cover that until we can get it replaced. This open door is down to the basement. And we're not going to deal with that today because I cannot walk one-handed down that narrow ass stairs. This is the kitchen. And as you can see, it's pretty bright. The kitchens are typically add-ons to these houses. So this may have been an addition. I haven't looked around the back enough to be able to tell. But we have more windows. A door that has been screwed shut for the time being because when this house is empty, people have been breaking in. A window that is screwed shut currently. The sink works. The gas oven stove thing works. The fridge is brand new. And we just plugged it in, so trying to see if this will work. Guess we'll find out. This is probably my favorite piece because it's like, what the fuck were you doing? And now we can go upstairs. You also hear me echo a lot because there's no furniture, so there's no sound dampening. Oh, first, along with our kicked in door, they didn't pick the right size. So this is a front door that does not actually work. So that's a piece of I think it's drywall. Yeah, that's a piece of drywall they just screwed in place. And that's pretty much the theme of this entire house, is someone half-assedly put it together. Going back to the kitchen, there's a sort of issue going on that the inspector told me. So here you can see there's a little gap. It's not completely closed. That's supposed to be closed so sewer smell doesn't come out. Because it's open, sewer smell comes out. Also, this is my favorite drawer. No surprises on what you'll get in there. So now we'll go upstairs. And once again, people have chosen to paint shit really badly and really ugly. So I can't wait to strip that down. This part of the banister, loose. Always fun. And we'll start with the back room. Now, two of the bedrooms aren't getting a whole lot of air circulation, so we'll have to get that fixed and looked at. Another cool thing, these were from the knob and tube days, and then around 2005 or so, 2003, 2005, they updated how electrical systems are done. So now we have these, and those are the ones that work. Those are the ones that don't. My goal is to try and cap them off behind the baseboards when I take everything down. Tiny ass closet. Pretty sure this is an addition. because this feels like drywall and this feels like plaster. But they have an old ass door that is pretty cool. They painted over the handle. And I love these little concentric circles right here. They're part of like every old house. This one is missing the piece on top of the trim. And we can actually see into the backyard. Very messy. Gotta get rid of these trees because they'll just damage the foundation, which won't be good. Though I'm loving the neighbor's like yellow PVC pipe with green tape handrail going on back there. Awesome. We get a free mop. And this is the bathroom. It is very small. You can see bathrooms weren't really a big deal when these houses were made, so there's not a whole lot of space given to them. This sink has the same problem where it has no seal and it also has no trap, so that will have to be added. The window at least fits and it has all of the trim because if this can focus, you can see the little circles. The shower is fun. It has, when someone kicked in the door or otherwise broke in, because again, this house has been empty for a while, they sawed off the copper piping where you hook up the shower head. So pretty much we're looking at $400 or $500 for someone to come open up the wall and replace that. Though they did finally give us some knobs to turn the water on and off. But it's a good sized tub. And eventually we can replace this with a stand-up shower. That will hopefully make the place look a little more roomy. And this door, of course, can shut. And it's got a really nice, one of those old glass handles. Seriously wanting to think about getting something like this. You can see it has the decorative plate too. I love that. Sorry about the fingers. All right, middle room. Very, very simple. Probably the coldest room right now. Once again, windows, the upper trim is there. Another teeny tiny little closet that I'm fairly certain is an addition because in the 1920s, people didn't really have clothes. You can see this door is beat up as hell, which is surprising because, ooh, it's one of the newer doors. And we go down this little hallway to the main room with the bay window, which is what we really want. It has the best heating so far. These windows are pretty, they gotta get replaced. You can see even this part of the roof is really badly in need of repair. It's actually, the roof is gonna be one of those things we have to get fixed as soon as possible. Definitely can't wait for more water damage to happen. This is really cool. These are probably not original built-ins because the original built-ins are always much more ornate, but they're pretty big, pretty good storage. I'm gonna be ripping all this out and we'll probably put the bed over here because we wanna turn this little area into a reading nook. And this here, I'm not sure how much of this is the vent, but you can see the duct goes here and then it comes down here. Some of this may also be left over from the fireplace downstairs, and you can't see me moving my hands when it's off camera, but you know what I'm saying. And once again, we have the amazing trim details and another door that does not fit. And let's take a look at this wood. It is vinyl. You can see here it's not even put together all that well, though I can't kick it, so it may be glued down. But yeah, this is cheap ass shit that's gonna get ripped up as soon as we move in, because it's gonna be one of those things after the weed trees I can move. And then this is the street. I'm not gonna show the outside of this house in particular for now because privacy reasons, but this is the street. You can see not a lot of trees or anything. We'll be putting some shrubbery out front when we can. We're gonna get some planters and stuff to put things in. That way it doesn't risk the foundation. And you may not have noticed, but the ceilings are also pretty high. Like, that's pretty cool. I'm 5 feet tall. This is the average size door. That's disappointing. I just noticed that that has been put like that. So I'm wondering what's going on behind this, and can I rip this out just enough for the door to be correct again? I may ask Laura. She's our realtor. That's about it going on here. It's a lot of work. A lot of work. And some of the expenses are going to be hell of a tight to begin with. But I'm hoping we'll be able to get things fixed up, and this will be our forever home. So I'm going to switch this off and probably give some talking where I'm actually on the screen later. Bye.